How's it going, everybody? Airsoft Spitfire here. Today we're doing rear shocks on this lovely BMW, so we'll be cracking on with that. Me mat's here, which is good. I got a bag full of tools to work with, because believe it or not, it's German and I can't remember what the actual sizes of everything are. Pull him out of it. Get him up in the air. It's part one, I guess, isn't it? Hey, so let's do that. Oh. Back into there so he don't go anywhere. And we can push him under where he's got to be, which is there. Do one wheel at a time is the plan. I don't want to go the jacket. Yep, if I need the jacket itself. Be able to do this. I plan to pick her up. I thought while we can jump rather than back at the moment, I don't know. We'll find out what we're going to do in a second. Right, we're moving on. Right. Front come up way more than back. Great, cool, awesome. Okay, so where's my plan looking? Don't really want to put her on the diff. I think I might be going on to the diff. Okay. Oh, maybe I got up there next to the exhaust. That might be a plan. We might try that one. For now. Oh, come on. We can go up one more, can't we? Can we go up one more? No, I can't. Oh well. That'll do. Put your locking pin inside the place it's meant to live, which is just there. Then we lower her down and we see where she sits on her. Hopefully it'll sit just fine. It is not sitting just fine. These are big sad moments then. Maybe I'll do it the other way around. Maybe I'll jack it up here, take that off of there. That is the one more that I was after. We're only going to be just off the ground if we make it. How far up can we go with this thing, I wonder? That reminds me. Good question, Mike. Where are they? Where's the shocks gone? I used to have them on the Spitfire, but obviously now the Spitfire's up in the air. Hasn't got them on. I think we used the one. I guess can't I? Big piece of metal to go under the front wheel. Stop her from rolling forward. Hey, so first of all, check my pockets, because I have everything in my pockets, including the key, which I'm going to want to put somewhere safe. That's what joy looks like, everybody. Big gun. First of all. And a 17mm. The next thing we want, which should be the obvious one out of the group, because he's a different brand to the rest of them. They're in here, or at least that's the hope anyway. It should be obvious. There he is. Got a bit of blue tape around him. There's a 17mm. Fuck yeah. Okay, so he's complaining of suspension noise or something. I told him that it could be his shocks, because he hadn't brought it round here for me to actually test. He said, let's go for shocks on it then, and we'll go from there. I was like, okay, that works for me. So I'm checking springs and all that lot while I'm here, I guess. Just see if any of them are broken. Don't look like it though. They look a lot bigger than the ones I brought. Have a little look, see how much bigger. Where's me? I say they look bigger, they look about the same, but Hopefully they're not too bad on size wise. Nah, that's right, isn't it? That's about right, isn't it, size wise? Yeah, they'll be alright. They're fine. Dandy, aren't they? Hey? That's not actually holding him anymore. Good, because he's got to come over here to sit under him, so that when I pull him off, or should I say while I'm pulling him off, I can undo him a little bit easier. Yeah, we kind of want to go on with it. That's the problem with a big jack like this, is it wants room. Oh, still got him on undo. There we go. Just a little bit of weight there. Just hold him up. We got a bolt there and a inverted Torx probably over there somewhere. Let's grab a light so we can actually have a good look, shall we? What we got? Oh, just a normal bolt. Interesting, interesting, interesting. This plastic shielding are the bane of my existence. I'm pretty sure that's just a plastic clip as well. Yeah, they're just plastic clips, aren't they? They could be nuts, I guess, 10 mils probably. But, God damn it. The hat keeps on falling down as well, which is great. Should have gone for the beanie like I wore last time. So, well, put that under there. Oh, I'm gonna need an extension. For both. Mother truckers. Okay, we're back. I've got a new hat on, and I also got this lot. So hopefully I won't keep banging because what it was, I was using this hat where obviously I've got that much onto my head. Every time I was trying to go around there, I was just hitting that. So I won't use that for a little bit. We wanted to see if it is actually a 10 mil. So where do I put that 10 mil? There. Okay, cool. Let's see if he's actually a 10 mil. He is. Cool. Just a little bit out of reach of all my other ratchets, which is fine. So we now just have to take that down, which means we've probably got to pull him off of it because he's sitting on the plastic as well, isn't he? So pull him off for now as well. Pull him off. Pull him off. There we go. Okay, so allow ourselves down. It's gonna be easier. This mat did used to have a right side up. I don't know if I'm sitting on the right side up. I don't think I am. So I'm getting covered in filth while the other side's also getting covered in filth, which has happened many times before at this point. That's why I stopped using it and left it in my garage. But in the garage everything gets covered in shit, so it makes no difference. Oh, we've got leaves forming a tornado over there. It's nice to see. There we go. One little 10 mil nut. Two little 10 mil nuts. So yeah, we got 4 bolts holding this fucker on. Heavy duty fuckers, eh? They normally just put 2 big ones in there, but guaranteed those mounts used to also snap as well. So I'm surprised because BMW is not really the kind of company that cares about things that go wrong with their vehicles to the point where they make a new bracket for it. So, but hey, I guess I'm held wrong here. Oh, you might have also realised I've lost the jacket again because I was getting hot. So I don't know if that was in the end of the last bit of the video or not. Probably wasn't. But yeah, I'll show you how to just do one side. No point me showing you the other side realistically, is there? But I guess I can do, if that's so be it. Oh, let's see, can we get a... Oh yeah, we've got all the room in the world now to put a spanner on there. Look at that. Amazingness right there. And then we put him up, hold on to him, because it's a shock absorber, and shock absorbers do like extending themselves out a little bit. So, well, but not as much as the springs do. So, take that off of there. Happiest of days with that. Put that in its way it faces, so we don't forget. And then it looks like we've got Torx bits, E-bits even, not even Torx bits. Luckily for me, this rail just here contains all of my inverted Torx bits, because something told me when I was at work that these things love their inverted Torx bits. Yeah, no, I've done these before, believe it or not, on a car. Not on this one, obviously, but shock absorbers on these are not common, but I'm not going to pretend they're not common, you know. Like, I've done them before because people need them doing, you know. This ratchet is on its way out. On its way out. It doesn't like going from lock to unlock. I've got to take him apart and have a look to see why. But at the same time, he's one of my favourite ratchets. I kind of don't want to. No, I don't want to do any repairs to him because he's one of my favourite ratchets. My little expert ratchet is. Well, there we go. It's one out. I believe there's 3. Got 2 on this side and then 1 on the other side. Oh shit, catching the camera on the area of the car. Whew. You know what I didn't bring with me? I didn't bring my swan necks. That could be an issue in a minute, but we will ignore that issue just for a minute, I reckon. Let me just see if I can undo them by hand. Nope, can't undo them by hand. Lie. And hey presto, third bolt out. We should just be able to grab him and wiggle him out, I guess, here we go. Let me just bring him down a touch so then he can come out, which is what we want. We don't want to put too much strain on the rest of the joint, so doing so. Oh, look at that. Fuck, hey, this is fancy. Ugh, fucking hell. The fuck have they done here? I ain't got a pick, which is something I knew I was going to need. What the fuck is going on with you? How the fuck do you get that? Just starts fucking repeatedly flashing for some reason. There's torch did. I didn't even realise he was on, which might be the reason why he started flashing. He did not detect me knowing he was on. You fucking bitch. How the fuck are you held in? Why the fuck is there tape on it? I have so many questions about this. Most of my questions start with what the fuck is this and why? Yeah, why? Especially when that's fucked already in there. Fuck, man. God damn. 18 mil? If it is, I will never know. Let's see. What is that, 16 mil? See if 16 will go in. 16's gone in. Love it. Ah, you bitch. That's that was my hope at coming out nicely. Gone. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, no, that's fucked though now. That is nice and fucked, isn't it? Yeah, not bad yourself. So yeah, now we got this working. This is the old one, so I don't have to give that much for a shit about it, which I barely just remembered. Lucky me, because I can put that on there. I've got vice grips on it. Then I can pull him out using that particular combo. And it is in fact the shock absorbers that are gone on it, because it just shat out all its oil while I was undoing it. Which was nice. There we go. So that's fucked. Then we get our new one, which is over here. Well, looks about right, doesn't it? Eh? Yeah, we got a new nut and washer on it. It's nice. Put him on. I can't see any bottle anywhere. I'm not giving that much of a fuck. Bits don't get seen anyway, so they're alright. Let's see if we can just whiz him. Of course he's 17 now rather than... Oh wait, I've still got the old bolt in there. It might not be 17, I might just be stupid. Which is something I already know. It might be 17 now. Pop that out. It's 17, that's 19. Good thing. Where's me 17? I just thinned 17 that I was using for the wheel bolts. Where did he go for? Is he 17? He's 17. Good. Good, good, good. I said as far as... Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to hold him. Same way I held the other one. That's not ideal, but we can make it work still. I haven't got the proper way of holding them. Well, I've got the proper way of holding it. Unfortunately, I haven't got the proper way of doing it up, which is annoying. Going to work with some vice grips instead, but on the new ones we can wrap them in paper, and that should stop them from causing any issues as long as they don't spin. That's locked itself out. That's good. Where's my ratchet? There he is. Grab him. Put him into up mode. Yep, that one's done. Nice. Look, see, nothing wrong with the shaft at all because I used cloth around it to make sure it holds, but not holds too tightly that it fucks everything up. We'll put him back on. Not that it was doing much, but it's a nice little fancy thing. It looks nice. So we'll stick him back on for that reason. Look at that, amazingness. Okay, now we just got to put it back together. Great. This one is going to perform a lot better than the other one was, so much needed on this vehicle. Piece. Okay, what we want to do is maybe stick that end in first. Maybe stick that end in first is the question, I guess. Maybe being the possible thing that we're not going to be doing. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. And then we push him around and can drop him down in that, and he should slowly return himself back up to where he needs to be, as he is doing nicely. Cool, cool, cool. While he's doing that, we can put the bottom bolt in, I guess, because we are professionals at this point. Oh, here we go. Just pull him out and push him back down a little bit into different areas where he needs to be. Where is he? In correlation to where he needs to be. There we go. That's all the way in. It's him in nicely. And then this one is slowly making its way up to where it needs to be, isn't he? Yeah, that needs to go around there. So he can carry on going up though, doesn't he? Yeah. There we go, look at that. Amazingness right there. Oh, my nose. Another one to go in. Put them in a little bit hidden, I know. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. These little Torx bits, which I haven't told you the actual size of for some reason. They're E12s, in case you're buying specific tools. I had a 16 on it originally from BMW, and then my one was 17 that I'm putting on it, bolt size at the top of them. Realistically, as long as you have a 16mm swan neck, you can get away with it, or a good pair of vice grips and a little bit of know-how. But I don't recommend the vice grip way. It's because I forgot my swan neck spanners. It's the only reason I'm using them, because I know how to work myself out of a hole once I put myself in it. I also didn't bring the wind back tool, so I can't do the van either. It's starting to get a little bit nippier here now, where it was a minute ago, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. But it is what it is. There we go, that's tight. I know technicians would have gunned these and fucked them up, but you realise that my restraint when it comes to using my gun is from years of experience of using it. Knowing what a gun can actually do. There we go, that's in there. Make sure they're all tight. There we go, and the last one, that one there. Make sure he's nice and tight. Yep, they're all tight, they're all good. Good, good, good. That's just the 18s underneath, which are that one and that one. Need to go on him. What do I use a ratchet for this? I think I used a spanner, didn't I? Yeah. For him on that. We'll use the ratchet in a minute for him, just to make sure he's nice and tight, but for now we can use him. Ow, my arm. There we go, cool. Make sure he's nice and tight with that. Let me put one of these on him. There we go, yep, nice and tight. Perfect. Okay, wheel on time. Now we can move around to do the other one, which is also off the ground, so I don't actually have to move my jack, which is nice. Well, I have to move the jack, obviously. Not yet, we've still got these plastic panels on, I just realised. But for that, we can remove him. Out the way. I did in fact just drop one a little 10 mils, and I don't know where he's gone. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. There he is. Little 10 mil. Fucking 10 mils. Move me light out the way. Going under again on him. Now then. That way around? I think it was that way around. I feel like it's that way around. Yeah, it's that way around. That's all good then, isn't it? That's all good. There we go. So that goes up there. These are 10 mil. I use a 1/4 inch drive set for it, but you can probably get a 3/8 up there as well. Realistically, this is also kind of a tutorial if you wanted to put coilovers on it or anything like that, because it's literally not that many steps more. You just lower this thing down, maybe take this thing off, just to, unless you, I guess you're doing both at the same time, so it won't really matter. Taking that off, it should all come down together. Maybe undo this bolt here as well. That should allow the arm to come down fully so you can get the spring out. That's what I'd hardly end up doing. Undo that bolt, undo that one, and that would bring your spring out that would, and then you could put your coilovers on or whatever else you wanted to do on it. Not coilovers, but you get the idea. You're lowering springs even. Should I say? So many applications as per always. Like I said, I'm not going to bother recording the other side unless there's something very special on it. So this is pretty much the end of the video at this point. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Yet again, you should always torque your wheels down. These wheels torque up at 120 newton meters. I have got a torque wrench. I'm not going to show you me torquing them up though.
It was at this moment when my camera decided it would die on me, and therefore I could not continue recording. So thank you guys very much for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new. I said the only thing that was left was putting the wheel on and torquing her down. But yep, the rest of it was all done. The other side had no funny stuff happen on it. It was just the exact same as the other side. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.